Question number 10, Carmel Sepuloni.
To the Minister of Social Development, does she stand by all her statements?
The Honourable
Mr. Speaker,
Tolley.
yes, in the context in which they were made.
Supplementary question, Carmel Sepuloni.
Does she stand by her statement that getting off a benefit and into employment or study, quote, allows individuals and families to thrive, end quote, when nearly 52% of homeless people are actually working or studying, according to a recent University of Auckland study?
The Honourable Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, yes, this government does believe that the best way out of poverty for people is to be independent, to be able to support their families and, of course, to be in employment.
Supplementary question, Carmel Sepuloni.
Does she stand by her statement that her electorate is, quote, pumping, end quote, given the Bay of Plenty's and Gisborne's increase in homelessness? And doesn't this mean she has failed her own electorate like she has failed New Zealand?
The Honourable Tolley.
Well, Mr. Speaker, if you go back to the primary question in my answer, I think it's behoving to the member to actually be correct when she tries to quote me.
It's not pumping.
No, it's not pumping.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Point of order. Carmel Sepuloni.
I seek leave to table a speech by the Minister where she refers to her electorate as pumping that she gave in the House, Mr. Speaker.
That speech will be available, I assume, to all members if they want it. No need to table.
Question.
Supplementary question, Carmel Order. Supplementary question, Carmel Sepuloni.
Does she stand by her statement that, quote, the greatest resource that this country has is its workforce, its people, end quote, and if so, what will she be doing to address the issue of Pacific people, a big part of our workforce, being 10 times more at risk of homelessness than any other New Zealander?
The Honourable Tolley.
Well, Mr. Speaker, yes, I do stand by that quote. That is an accurate quote. And this government is doing a tremendous amount, and I refer to my colleague who leads the Pacific Plan. The education, qualifications and performance of Pacifica pupils has risen considerably under this government. The participation in employment has risen considerably under this government. We don't say we've got all the issues nailed. There is still much work to do, but this is a government that is aspirational for all people, and particularly Pacific peoples.
Speaker.
Supplementary question, Carmel Sepuloni.
How can she claim sole parents as her, quote, biggest success, end quote, when sole parents and their children are 6 times more likely to be homeless than couples with children?
The Honourable
Mr. Speaker, I have
Tolley.
never claimed that sole parents were my success. It's their success in getting themselves educated and independent from the state and able to support themselves and their family. And I think this House should be congratulating every single one of those single sole parents that has managed to get off a benefit and into employment, and we should be backing them 100%.
Point of order, Carmel Sepuloni.
I seek leave to table an interview where the Minister is saying the biggest success they've had is with sole parents.
Order. I just need the source of this interview.
News Hub, Mr. Speaker.
It's available to all members of Parliament. Supplementary question, Carmel Sepuloni.
Is she concerned that her government's target of a reduction in beneficiaries has led to working families being no better off than when they were on a benefit?
The Honourable
Well,
Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, I entirely refute that assertion. There is no doubt, and the research and the evidence is clear. That's why this government works to support people off benefits and into employment, because it's better for them economically, it's better for their health, and it's better for their social connections. And what's more, it is much better for their children.
Speaker.
Order. No, I understand that Labor have used their full allocation today. Question number 11.